and your sanitary ware like urinals or your flush, where we are able to save 50% water at source. Now, I am not asking you to compromise on the comfort. You can still sing under your shower, ma'am, since you didn't admit you sing under your shower, but the fact remains is that you can still sing, you can still misuse your water, but you will save 50% water at source. Also, 70% of India's water comes from groundwater. If you go to Devanhalli Airport in Bengaluru, we have to go down 850 meters to touch the water table. 2,500 feet to touch the water table. Many parts of Chennai, it's 550 meters, 1,700 feet. Now, can you imagine going down 2,000 feet to touch the water table? Soon you'll reach one situation where the other guy on the end of the planet will say, hey, you're tapping my water. Remove your pipeline from here. So we have a very serious problem because if 70% of our water comes from groundwater, we are building impervious pavements, buildings on both sides of the road. There is no way the water can go back to the fresh water source, and the water gets trapped. Even yesterday it was raining very heavily in Kolkata. Staying in the JW Marriott, and even outside the hotel you could see water clogging all over, and at least half an inch of water outside the lobby, just outside when you get into your car or alight from your car. And so it's very important that we have to see how we can recharge our aquifers or let the water go back to its ground so that we can reuse that water. If you notice, this year we have had 6 months of rain. The rain started in May and carried on till October. But we still have a water deficiency. We do not have water in our country. We have to see how to make India water positive. If we make India water positive, we can reduce the bill of India medical bill by 20%. Now, can you imagine that if a simple commodity like water, if we are able to reuse that water, retreat it, Singapore treats 80% of its water, even flush water is treated and bottled into a bottle called New Water, NEWATER. Of course, now currently they provide it to industry, the treated water, they don't give it for drinking because it's a taboo. We use water for religious, we use water in temples, we use water for religious functions, and therefore obviously you would not like to use treated water for these sort of uses. But at the same time, we have to see how to treat water for its appropriate use. The government of West Bengal has been very, very proactive in giving incentives, including FAR or FSI for green buildings certified by the Indian Green Building Council. I'm part of that also. I'm the past national chair. And we have a lot of buildings now going for green certification. All these buildings are